Hey guys, so 22 weeks of pregnancy, so exciting. A lot of stuff has happened this week. I'm just gonna address what's going on behind me. I am making the move into our closet in our bedroom. We have a big nice closet in there that Brad has been literally, like there's been like furniture in the closet because it's such a big closet, but he's just been like using one little part. When we moved in, I knew I wanted to film, like I knew I was gonna use this room to film, and I was like, why not make this a big, nice closet, whatever. Which is nice because I can still use these IKEA cabinets in our other closets in our extra bedrooms, so they won't go to waste. I have big plans for, or not big plans, but I'm still gonna film right here. I love filming in front of this window and I just really like it a lot, so I'm gonna keep my makeup and stuff in here, but I'm gonna make this a little more like, I'm just gonna make it better. We'll see what happens. It may evolve over time, but we'll see what happens. I've got plans, but that ties right into the biggest thing this week, which has been nesting. I mention it every week that, oh, I'm nesting, I'm cleaning things, I'm preparing the nursery. I'm not kidding, it hit me really hard this week. I've had so much energy. I just had the need to get rid of everything unnecessary. I want to like, you just want to like prepare for the baby, and you don't, I guess you'll never be 100% fully prepared, but it's, I don't know, you just want everything to be nice and prepared. The last thing that I want to do is be like surrounded by junk or things, which we don't have junk, but you feel me, like you know what I mean. But I've gone through and cleaned out like every room, and I've gotten my clothes into the new closet, or I keep calling it the new closet, but literally, like, this is, you know, this seems like a big room and these seem like giant, but honestly I have more space in the other closet. Like I have got serious space to spare in there. And the reason I had sort of been putting that off in the first place, and why I didn't just immediately make that my closet in the first place, is because, like I said, I knew I was going to film in here and I thought, why not make a closet in here? But this is just a little room that's off. It's a separate bedroom, but it's off of our bedroom, and it's away from all the other bedrooms. There's not a bathroom, and it's just kind of weird. So I thought perfect, which it's worked out really great, but I always felt like it was sort of a wasted room because I had that other closet, and you know, the baby's already got her own nursery and everything, so this doesn't have anything to do with that. But I sort of always put off doing this because I thought, oh, we'll hire a professional to come in and like put in some nice system in that closet, and that just never happened. And you know, there's nice space in there anyways. I just could never justify doing that. Brad was using that, I was using this, and it was just whatever. And then finally I started looking the other day and I was like, you know, everything in there is good, and there's, you know, double racks where it needs to be and stuff like that, but it's just kind of like a cheap closet system, whatever. I mean, it's cosmetic stuff that later I could have like nice, you know, I would want like something nicer, like some nice white built-ins or something cool, which I can always do. So that's neat to think that I could always do that in the future. But we did take down the racks in the back wall, and we put my big glass cabinet that had my purses in it. My shoes are so pretty in there, and I have big shelves for my purses. It's really, really cool. So I have really been enjoying that, and I'm excited to pick out lighting and stuff because there's space for two chandeliers or two fixtures. I'm not gonna get big chandeliers or anything because I don't want it to look crazy, but I'm gonna get some light fixtures in there, which is gonna be fun. So I've really enjoyed doing stuff like that. I'm really excited about fixing this room. If you could see what the floor and that side looks like, you would die. It's a mess, but I love doing stuff like this. And this week I have had so much energy. I've cleaned out every room in the house. Literally, I cleaned out the kitchen cabinets to where like we have empty sections of cabinets, which feels amazing. We have so much stuff to get rid of and donate, and it's just been really fun. So full on nesting. I have been getting a lot of good sleep lately. I have been waking up really, really early, which I have done that during my entire pregnancy, but in the beginning it was because I was uncomfortable or because I was starving, you know, like I was during my first trimester. In the morning I would wake up like starving at 5 a.m. and I'd have to like crawl down to the kitchen and get something. But now it's more like I wake up and I'm just wide awake and I feel good. And of course I've had to get up in the middle of the night a few times to go to the bathroom and stuff, as you do when you're pregnant, but I feel rested and I feel good. And I think, I mean, obviously it has to do with the new mattress. I mean, that has been such a godsend. Like, that has been so nice. I talked about it in a video a couple weeks ago, but it is a Simmons Beauty Rest Black mattress, and it is amazing. So that has helped me a lot. This morning I woke up kind of stuffy, and I don't know if you can kind of hear it in my voice. I don't feel sick, but I just feel stuffy. And I have been throughout my whole pregnancy. You know, when you're pregnant, you're kind of out of breath, even from the very beginning. Nothing to do with the physical baby, which later it kind of, you know, it can constrict you with your lungs and stuff, and then that can cause you to, you know, catch your breath and stuff. But for me, it's mostly been due to the fact that, I mean, my doctor told me this in the very beginning. I was like, I'm more out of breath than usual, and she was like, yeah, it's because, you know, you're pumping a lot of blood, and, you know, your blood like doubles or something when you're pregnant. I don't know, but it's just your body's doing a lot, so you do lose your breath faster. But when I breathe through my nose, because I'm a nose breather, my nose has been so stuffy through the whole pregnancy, and it's something about your mucous membranes or something. I can't believe I just said mucous membranes. But yeah, that kind of gets funky when you're pregnant. So this morning I woke up so congested that I could not go back to sleep, and it was about 5:30, and all I could think of was just get in the shower, take a shower. It'll feel so much better. So I did, and I did. So I've been just enjoying getting up early and getting stuff done. And when I say early, I mean like real early, like super early, which is kind of crazy for me because I am not a morning person. I guess I am now, but I never used to be. So that's kind of cool. Something else, I feel like my hair has gotten thicker. Granted, I have very fine hair. I have like the finest hair on the planet, but I have a ton of it. And whenever I get my hair done, I remember I used to think that was so funny. Every stylist I've ever gone to, when they're drying my hair, when they're messing with it, they always say, you have a ton of hair. And I've always thought, no, my hair's kind of thin, you know, but it's the texture of my hair. It's just, there's tons of it, and there's a lot of strands, and it's very dense. It's just very fine in texture. So I've not wanted to do my hair lately at all in the last, you know, maybe it's because I've had more energy, I don't know, but I've really wanted to like curl my hair and do stuff to it. And it's not like perfect today or anything, but I've noticed in the shower I'm losing less hair, which is weird because I have always lost a ton of hair in the shower, and I'm probably like, I've noticed I'm losing maybe like a quarter of what I used to, if not less. Sometimes I don't even notice any, which is really weird. And we have one of those little covers over our drains because we've got one of those big like center drains in the shower that like everything will go down and it'll get gross. So I always keep one of those things over the drain that you can just, you know, flick the hair out of, or not that you're like flicking the hair. I feel like there's a lot of TMI in this video, talking about mucous membranes and shower drain hair, but yeah, like, so I'm really conscious. You can always see exactly how much hair is in there. So I don't know, I feel like I'm losing less hair, and I remember in one of the books or somewhere reading that about pregnancy that you don't lose as much hair, and maybe that accounts for when you're like post-pregnancy, after your pregnancy, when a lot of women say that they lose a lot of hair, they complain about postpartum hair loss and stuff. Maybe that's what you would have lost the whole time. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. I really hope that doesn't happen because I don't need to lose any hair. But, I mean, who does? But it's just, you know, I feel like it's been nice lately. So that's been really good. No real cravings. I have been really wanting milk. That hasn't really changed. My mom always says that when she drinks milk, she gets a stuffy nose. So maybe that's why I've been so stuffy lately. But I've always sort of ate milk and drank milk and ice cream and dairy, and I've never really noticed any differences with my skin or with my breathing or allergies or anything like that. So I think everybody's just different. So, because I did think about that, but I don't know. But all I know is that I've got to have it. Like, I have to have my organic 2% milk. I don't eat organic everything or make that a big deal, but the milk that says organic, for some reason, to me just tastes better. Maybe it's because it's 2% and we used to drink skim all the time, and now if I drink skim, like, I want to spit it across the room because it tastes like water, because that's what Brad drinks. But I've got to have my milk every single night. I got to have my little glass of milk before bed. So that's been something that I will legit go to the store if I don't have any. So that has been a bit different. Next week, before I'll show you my bump and everything, but I do want to mention next week, I do want to maybe do either next week or the next. I don't want to like promise anything and then it not work out, but we'll definitely do it soon. I do want to do a Q&A video again with Brad, because you guys have asked for Brad to be in one, and he kind of, you know, it's his baby too, and it's like, of course it's my channel. He's never in these videos anyways, occasionally, like if we're doing a Q&A or something specific, but there's no reason for him to like be in my beauty videos just popping up all the time. But in this case, it definitely makes sense. So we have always thought maybe we'll do one at the very end, and that's what I've always told y'all, like, oh, well, me and Brad will do a Q&A, but it'll be like toward the end. But I'm thinking it might be fun to do one now. We're past the halfway point, but it'll kind of be, you know, midway, and then we'll do another one at the end, or toward the end. So ask your questions below. Ask your lots of questions below for us to answer things that we've gone through, or just general questions. Like I've said, when I do these Q&A, or when I did my last pregnancy Q&A, I'm not a doctor or anything. It's just, I'll answer questions based on my experience, but you feel me. As far as anything else, oh, the kicking, still just tons of movement. I think my pregnancy app said that this week, during the 22nd week, the baby was the size of the spaghetti squash and the length of 11 inches long. So to me, that's a big deal. That's pretty big. So it's kind of neat to think like that, because in the beginning it's like, it's just, you know, it's the baby, but it's hard to imagine when it's teeny tiny, and like they're comparing it to tiny little things or fruits that you may not really be able to visualize. But it's just kind of neat when they get that big, you know. It's like, it's just easier to imagine, I guess. So I may also, I have not shown any of the ultrasound photos. I don't know why I've been funny about that. I have just been like very like not protective, but just, you just have a feeling, you know, you just have feelings of what you want to share, what you don't, but I kind of want to share them. And I might do that next week. We may do that next week, I don't know. But it's just funny, because when I look back at some of those like first ones, where it's just hilarious, because I was like sending them to my friends and I was like, oh yeah, and now I look at them and I was like, oh my gosh, those first ones are like really creepy, but they're so cute though, the recent ones. But I might do that, I'm not sure. So yeah, ask us questions. I'll do a quick, my outfit of the day is literally like nothing, it's like around the house, but I will show you my bump. This tank top is, see, I feel like I'm always wearing black. Today I look like a legit ninja because I'm head to toe black. But this top is from Destination Maternity, and it's by Wendy Bellissimo. So you can see my bump. This is what it looks like. I'll get in the white part so you can see. So really, I don't know why I'm holding my boob like that, but I guess just because so you can really see. People are really, everywhere I go, people say stuff. Today I was at the UPS store this morning, and the woman there really was like, oh my gosh, and she could not believe that I had that I was doing January. She was like, you're really big already, and I was like, oh, thanks. When I went to the store earlier, I put on, I was gonna reach for my jeans, and they're not here anymore. I got some jeans from, where did I get them? I got them off eBay, and they're AG, the distressed maternity jeans that are normally like $250, and I'm like, okay, now let's just be real. Like, I can pay some money for some stuff. Pregnancy jeans, I mean, I've kind of splurged on my 7 for All Mankind. They were not even that expensive, and I got them on sale. So I was really proud of myself because I got these for I think like 70 bucks, which is still a lot, but not for those. I mean, they're really nice. So I got finally a pair of nice distressed ones. So I just put that on with this tank and called it a day. But and if I went somewhere, that's what I would do. But that's it. Let me make sure there's nothing else to talk about. Sometimes I'll keep like a little note in my phone of things. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Really quickly, the little line that runs from your belly button down, that's called linea negra, which just means like dark line. A lot of women get that, you know, just go straight down. I haven't gotten that at all, and I gotta ask my mom if she got it. I don't know if it's a hereditary thing, kind of like a stretch mark kind of deal. I know it's not a stretch mark. It goes away when you're not pregnant, right? I think it does. But I haven't gotten that. So I'm kind of wondering if I will. I was thinking the other day, like, wouldn't it be funny if I didn't get any stretch marks through this whole thing, which I haven't so far. And maybe I won't, because my mom never did. I don't think my grandma ever did. Wouldn't that be funny if you like went your whole pregnancy and you got like really big and you were like, well, no stretch marks, and then like the week before you delivered, it was just like bam, and you got like tons of stretch marks. I feel like I just got really bright in here. Oh well. So I'll let y'all go. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I know I said I may not do one this week, and I never really wanted to hold myself to a schedule with these. I just wanted to do them as I wanted to, but I really wanted to do them every week, and I enjoy and I look forward to filming them. So it's just fun to talk about, and I know it'll be really fun one day to have all these to look back on. I've even gone back and looked at a couple of them. It's been really fun. So thank you guys for sharing this with me, and leave us your questions below for Brad and I. Like I said, it may not be the video next week, but it'll be the one in the upcoming few weeks. So we will for sure get to those questions. And yeah, so I hope that y'all have had a great week, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Bye.